Right,
How do you
welcome
feel?
to part 1 of the main story arc for Elder Scrolls Online. It's called the Soul Shriven in Cold Harbor.
So,
So,
Leo, you
this
would
is the
feel
first in a
like you
series
am a
of 11
prisoner in
quests
this
that
place.
you
Yet
have to go
you
through to
must
finish the
rescue
main
me,
story
and
of the
I,
game.
in turn, must rescue
So
you.
this guy, this prophet character, guides you throughout, and yet later on you'll learn who he is eventually.
You there! We are escaping! Let me
Well,
open
this
your door!
quest gives you a hint of
That's
what's
it!
happening to
Quickly!
you.
You must
So
escape before the guards
basically
return!
what happened is that you died and that you've come back to
Quickly,
life.
follow
So in
Urgesses.
a sense you're trying to make, you're trying to understand
There are
uh,
weapons in the
what's
forge beyond
really
these
happening around
hills.
you.
Arm yourselves.
So I guess it's, part of, or just like any other game, it teaches you about the basics of what you basically already know in most games. So it
Perhaps
teaches
some
you about
experimental self-help
inventory
with a lot
access,
of prisoners
movement.
to arm.
A bit in the video, you'll see how you can block in combat, how you can dodge. So it's very much like Guild Wars 2 or WildStar, just to name some recent games and other things. Uh, so let's watch the video a bit.
An enemy approaches. Strike it down. Do not slow vestige. With the passing of time, any indecision becomes decision. Another enemy blocks the path ahead. Dispatch it quickly.
Are you all right? I heard fighting. You've got more meat on your bones than most of these poor bastards, and I see you've armed yourself. Good. A fellow prisoner. The name's Lewis.
So one thing you might have noticed for this video,
Who told you to find me? Prophet.
I tend to skip some of
Break him
the,
out, of course. These tunnels will eventually take us to the
well,
towers of
reading
ice.
through some of the
That's where we'll find
quests,
the
so that's
sentinels.
alright.
I'm sure
It's
you
something
do.
you can read through
And I'll answer
eventually
them as
if you
best I can.
decide to, understand what's really going on. I've done this a couple of times already, so that's why I'm skipping them.
We made it.
I don't know if you saw that, but there was a red circle on the ground after that mob died. Um, it's similar to the telegraph system implemented in WildStar. So basically, if it's red, just stay out of it. Later on, as we reach the top of this, at the top of this one, you'll see me interacting with that object over there. Most of the item interactions in game are done with one key, so the default is the letter E key, but you can eventually bind it to another in the settings menu
Dead
when you
kings
have time.
got up to fight. Back to back, they faced each other. Hello, what's this? Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose.
Here's an example of the sneaking, which is, or the sneaking mechanic, which is similar to the stealth mechanics in most games. So later on, you'll also see me trying to disarm a trap. So if you notice, these skills are normally, inherent in rogue type classes in other games, but it's something any class can use here in Elder Scrolls. When you reach level 10 and you decide to do some PvP, you'll be seeing that sneak mechanic a whole lot from other players. So, yeah, just for you to know.
All right. The good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. I probably should have mentioned this before, but it never seemed like the right time. There's a trick to opening the cell. Believe me, I wish there was, but there are magical locking devices on either side. I give myself that the prophet might be free!
This is the last boss for the quest, so he really isn't very tough. Just watch out for those red telegraphs on the ground rather. When you see them, after downing him, you'll get your very first sky shard. So just remember that every time you get 3 of those, it gives you a skill point, which you can allocate to give to your character to get your new abilities or enhance your existing abilities. And that's pretty much it for this quest, Soul Shriven in Cold Harbor. I hope you had fun. Thanks for watching.
The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us, a shard of ethereal... Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There, quickly, collect the sky. Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, your children are lost in the fog between worlds. They cry out for mercy. Hear my voice, Akatosh. I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Moloch Baal be denied. Hurry! We must go now!